Thank you. A ceremony honors more than 20 Wisconsin Vietnam veterans in our nation's capital this weekend. Emily Roberts is near the Brown County Veterans Memorial after speaking with a family paying tribute to their loved one.
Even though their names aren't on the Vietnam Memorial Wall, the In Memory program makes sure they're never forgotten. The ceremony recognizes more than 650 men and women who lost their lives from lasting health impacts. So many Vietnam veterans suffer from Agent Orange exposure, PTSD, and illnesses after serving, many from right here in Northeast Wisconsin. Right now, Lynn Wimmer is in D.C. to read her brother's name at the Vietnam Veterans Memorial during the ceremony tomorrow. Bruce Wagner from Manitowoc County served in the Army in the early 70s. His sister says he sprayed Agent Orange, leading to those lasting impacts. Bruce died in 2010 from a brain tumor. Now, his sister is helping him leave a lasting legacy by making sure every veteran has a chance to be honored, whether they lost their lives on the battlefields or back home. She says she thinks Bruce would be humbled, even surprised to be included in the ceremony.
We were also happy that this was going to happen for him, that he would be honored in Washington for his service there. It's going to be quite emotional. You know, when you get that many people together who are all grieving their loved one, it'll be quite emotional.
Bruce's family wants you to know it is possible to get your loved ones honored in D.C. Their story is proof. So you can head to WBAY.com/links for information on applying to the program and to watch the ceremony. It's going to be live streamed at 9 a.m. our time tomorrow. In Brown County, Emily Roberts, Action 2 News.